it kind of helps the person feel more ready for this.
How does chugging that water, all that water, make your body feel? How you feeling from chugging all that water?
If I was chugging this water just to drink water, I wouldn't have chugged it so fast. Probably, I would have actually waited until I was that thirsty. I'm not that thirsty. Being thirsty is actually something like not drinking water going into the ceremony and having feeling dehydrated and wanting that much water actually helps.
So you help your body receive it
yeah.
in a better way.
Yeah, so I wouldn't just do that unless I really needed to, and I think it would feel great. But because I'm doing it for this purpose,
right.
I'm also a little bit cold because that fan is on, but I'm not going to change this because I'm about to get really hot.
And is it also anticipation of,
Yeah. Like I said, 5 is a lot more than I would normally start myself off with, except my friend served me 4 points last week, and so you always increase the dose because your body builds a tolerance. Can you pour me water? Just fill up the whole thing. So because this is medicine, it comes from an animal, I speak as if I'm speaking to the animal and the home of the animal and the connection that the animal has to the earth, and my connection that I have to the earth, and now my connection that I have to the spirit. So this is what I say. I say I'm calling in the green light of Kambo to come down through my crown, down through my throat, and into my heart, and expand out to my body and clear anything that did not serve me. I ask that this clear any parasites that are taking my energy and steering my thoughts and behavior. I ask that good things, just go set it right there. I ask for the right things to come into my life and to receive guidance and direction, to know which way I need to go so that I can serve at my highest and live my purpose. So I use this knife because it's just nice not to put a sharp knife on somebody's skin. This is obsidian. And I apply that to the gates. I usually try to match the amount. The points are going to be the same size. And try to get them as uniform as possible. And the reason, is we want to be able to know how much of a dose that we took, and then also that should match the size, the diameter of the gates.
So that you had that experimental data, knowing how much it took and how it affected you, pretty much.
Yeah.
How long until you feel the effects or start to feel?
Right now what I have is a burning sensation at the site. I can taste it on the back of I have a little bit of rubberiness on my tongue. My head is feeling a little bit like a balloon. I can hear the.
So your body immediately responded.
In my ear. It's very loud. I have a humid heat that's starting to come up my body, up my neck,
I can see it
You're
physically.
turning red.
I could, yeah, I could hear you turning red.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Don't talk more than you need to, I would say, but you know, you got this.
Say it again?
I said, don't feel. I don't want you to
I
feel
want you to
inclined to
ask
talk
questions.
more than your body wants you to talk.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Your observation, like right now, is actually really important. Anything you guys see? Like, can you see what's happening in my neck, in my face?
I can see it's like
Your whole body
reddish,
is.
and then your eyes are turning red. But yeah,
you able to
from
feel the
here,
heat coming off of me? There's so much heat right now.
Is it like a flush, like like an intense, like hot flush kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little bit of a pressure in my abdomen. I'm feeling like a flush of sweat in my legs. Can you see my eyes? You can come closer. I'm not at this point yet, but if you look at my upper eyelids, you start to see them swelling.
Oh yeah. This one on, yeah.
Can you see in my ears?
It's like
So right now my heart is going.
It's essentially like your body responding to being poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I can see it all in your eyes and your face.
Yeah, you see my face starting to kind of melt a little bit. So it starts to even get a little bit numb, and different times it is a little bit hard to like have this ability to move my face like in different moments. Yeah.
You're very experienced in this, but I just want to say, make sure you breathe it as you're supposed to breathe.
Yeah. That explains this, like. So right now I'm feeling a swelling in my throat. My heart is like, I don't know, it's going off the hook, so.
Wow.
Yeah, your heart going. This may seem like a silly way to ask a question right now, but on a level of 1 to 10, if your heart going crazy and your bodily energy, what would you say it's at right now?
That's how it feels, though, for real.
When it comes out, you're
Getting it out.
Yeah. Would you say that was candida?
Yeah.
The white
It's
stuff?
like sticking together.
I thought it was like a germ. I didn't know what it was. Like a rain.
She showed me this. recently. I was blown away.
This brown coloring is present to parasites.
Really?
Wow. It's like an orangey. It's kind of actually going down right now, but I can still feel tingling in my fingers. My toes are a little bit purple, just a little.
And your face a little swollen too, but your color's like more coming back to normal. Still reddish.
My old points, the old gates, are a little bit more obvious. Those are places where my skin's been broken. I've had to regrow. So that layer underneath my skin is all lit up right now. Like I can feel a tingling sensation.
Oh wow.
And so it's hunting bacteria. It's still active in my body, even though this initial purge, this would be the time. You see how much water I took in and how much water is in here. So I'm paying attention to all that. I have enough water in my body right now if I had to purge again. And this would be the time to drink it if somebody was running out of water, but I didn't want to.
I'm actually, especially at first, I'm really like kind of surprised and shocked at how much you're able to speak, even though looking at your body reacting to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what I'm anticipating right now. Okay, my stomach feels like pretty bad. In a little while, I'm probably going to get up and just do this, in the bathroom. You see this like stringiness?
Yeah.
Do you guys see this?
Yeah.
That's like
That's like the overgrowth of
Yeah.
candida, right?
Yeah.
Overgrowth of
Just
what?
imagine this all
Yeah,
just
like-
sitting in your stomach.
Candida is what? It's like
Bacteria.
It's not a fungus thing though, right? It's because your body has a level of it that if it's like balanced, it's fine. But
Yeah.
if there's too much and it's out of balance, then it can cause all kinds of issues. But I remember when I had overgrowth and they had me do the spit test, and if you have like this white spit that streams down, then you have that overgrowth, and it looks like that, but just a way less concentrated. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it feels really good to get this out of my body.
I bet. Yeah.
And that you saw how easy that came up in the first like.
Yeah. How long does the purge usually last? Go on for? Before you reach like a normal type of regulation in your body?
Depends on the dosage. I don't really know when it's not going to be longer than 15 minutes. I put all the points on at once. If I had put them on in a layered dose and like did some and did some more and did some more, it wouldn't be over until those very last ones are done.
Oh, so it's not very long then.
Yeah, that's not long.
I was thinking of like 3 hours or I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like it was gonna be hours.
Yeah. kind of nice to know.
I'm like
Doesn't
trying
have
to
last
get
that
this.
long.
I'm like breathing in a certain way to try to propel this.
See, I don't like to throw up. I imagine myself being like trying to tell myself it's okay, but still holding it. Like, yeah. I just have like a thing where I want to hold it back, so.
It's hard for you to like.
To just throw up, yeah.
That's a good purge though. Throwing up is a good purge.
You saw that last one?
It is.
Like a waterfall, you know?
Oh.
It's yellow.
Gotcha. Throwing up is a good purge.
It is.
You should go into it, not away from it for sure.
Right.
Yeah, definitely into it.
Yeah.
Because when I used to drink, I'm small, so everyone could drink a lot, and so I'd be like, just like not. Like I just have to fight it. Like
Is it hard for you to control this part?
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing right there. When I'm just
Yeah.
like, no, I still have something in me.
Yeah.
I want it out. I want it this way. I don't want it the slow way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow way is sitting there for hours, maybe, just feeling
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
slow.
you gotta like be like intention.
You gotta
be
get into
open
this. You
to,
gotta get into this part of your
Yeah.
body.
You, like,
You gotta-
breathe into your
Yeah.
belly,
Yeah.
anticipate it, send it up, you know, like in just whatever control you have, and open the back of your throat.
Mhm.
And it's
Yeah.
it's like a squirt bottle.
You gotta learn to love it. I got a love for that part of purging it.
Oh yeah.
And just like this part of your gut, like it's really tribal. It's really like primal. It's really primal to get in part of this part and not be afraid of it, and not
Makes sense.
not being afraid of
Tune
throwing up.
into and allow.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
committed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When somebody sits with this medicine and understands what they're doing, they're committed. They like, I want this out, and that's my chance.
Yeah, that makes
for sure.
sense.
Yeah. It's a bodily type of intelligence. It's part of your intelligence to know that purging is good, and to know when to purge, and to know that you can control it. Like it's
intuitive.
it's a process. It's a primal type of intelligence to purge in certain ways, and to know to not go against it, to not shy away from it, but to like get in touch with that part of your body where
you can ride you ride waves of it. Like I could let a wave go and not purge. I could hold on to it and just feel more sick, you know, because there's different. Like each time I purge, the first time I was kind of purging from this place. The next time is this from this place. That last one, so I started to get this yellow. I'll point it out later, but there's like irregular cells in there. It's not just foreign objects. Some of it is foreign, but some of it is like cell growth that is irregular, and if it continues to have other cells build around it and stay in the body, that's what that is.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll show you later, but there's a couple very obvious things that are not candida, that's not a parasite, that grew in my body.
Wow. It makes a lot of sense. It's just like conditioned a lot of times, you know. We conditioned to not give it a lot of thought.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can tell what's mucus. You can tell what's something else in here. It's detailed. And also, like, when I felt it come out of my body, there's this one particular thing I'm looking at, and that's really kind of what I was going for when I sat down to do this today.
Is what you was going for?
Like, I felt something in my body, and I was just like, yeah, get that out. And that's why I wanted to sit with Kambo today. And I normally visualize myself sitting with a certain number of points and where I'm going to serve myself, but when I sat and had my visualization, you guys were all here. And that was the first time that's ever happened.
So since we're dealing with something that's purging your blood and removing things, how does it affect your desire for diet? Does it affect your like, because it's cleaning things out of your bloodstream. When you eat something, you're putting stuff into your bloodstream.
Right, yeah. So I don't have any desire for certain things right now. Remember I said, like, I might not even want those potatoes. Too much, too solid, too heavy. I don't want sugar.
What type of things do your body be desiring for nourishment after such a purge? You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Like bone broth.
Chicken broth.
Really?
Chicken bone broth.
Huh.
Some people, coconut water, electrolytes. I've had people say pizza.
Pizza? No, you didn't just say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pizza?
Yeah, and then the other person was like, yes! And then they both went, no,
and had pizza.
It changes your whole desire, like, for food, your interactions, because not only is this happening in my body, this is happening on anything my mind was going off of. So now those things aren't in me anymore. My mind's not going off of that.
So like sugar feeds candida, but when you get it to like a more balanced point, you're probably not going to be craving sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Like, we're definitely programmed to not